Hi everybody in the internet world. We have some electronic cigarettes here. I've been asked to compare these two different cigarettes on several occasions. One side we have the BluCig electronic cigarette, and the other side we have the green smoke. So here's ultimately the difference between the two in size, in quality, in price, in the amount of vapor that it produces. Just kind of giving you an overview of the two that I most recommend. Tried several. These are two that we sell a lot of recommendations, a lot of repeat buyers of these and refillers as well. So the first one I'm going to show you is the green smoke. It's a little bit longer than a normal cigarette, a little bit heavier, as with any electronic cigarette. This is a two-piece electronic cigarette. So on one side you have the battery, and then basically you have the cartridge that just screws right on there. So you have these screws here. They basically screw together. And there you have it. The tip lights up red when you smoke it, which is nice. Looks like a real cigarette when you're out there. Kind of resembles a Marlboro, even down to the pattern on the battery. So basically, here's how it smokes to show you how this works. Not the best at blowing smoke rings, but there you go. So sometimes you'll have to prime them a little bit by taking a little puff. So as you can see, a good amount of smoke coming out of that. Good flavor, nothing crazy or abnormal, no chemical taste. It tastes like basically like smoke. They come in many flavors, many nicotine levels. As you can see here, this is a medium nicotine level. They come from non-nicotine, which is no nicotine whatsoever, all the way up to what's equivalent of a Marlboro Red. So prices are affordable. I mean, any electronic cigarette, you're going to beat the price of regular cigarettes no matter what in the long term. So on the other side, in the other corner, we have the BluCig. Overall, you can see the difference in the size between the two. The BluCig is closer to a normal cigarette. It's a little thinner, as you can see, than the green smoke. A little smaller. The tips are about the same. But overall, the BluCig is actually a three-piece electronic cigarette. So you have the battery here, you have the tip here, which has a flavor in it, which you just basically pop off. And on the tip there, you have the vaporizer, which vaporizes what's inside the cartridge. So when you're ready for a different cartridge, this is, I think, a cherry flavored one that's on there. You basically just put the tip on, give it a little turn, it's ready to go. You're going to see here that this lights up a different color, thus the name BluCigs, and here's how this one works. Similar amount of smoke, similar amount of vapor coming out. Green smoke, depending on how hard you puff on it. They have slightly different holes in the center here. They have different pulls. This is an easy pulling cigarette, the BluCig is. You barely have to pull on it to get the vapor out. Whereas the green smoke, you have to pull on, inhale it a little bit harder. So again, here's the BluCig again. See the tip light up here. Again, the BluCig does not need as much priming as I'd say the green smoke and some other electronic cigarettes do. But again, both very good quality. So let's compare the two. Green smoke looks good, has a nice red glowing tip on it when you smoke it. You do have to prime it a little bit, I found. Just give it like a pre-puff before you smoke. Again, here it is. Nice amount of vapor. Again, you got to pull on this a little bit harder to get the smoke out of it. Has a nice sizzling sound when it smokes. I don't know if you can hear this. I'll get close to the camera. Has a little sizzling sound when you smoke it. A little popping, almost like a fireside sound. and the BluCig lights up blue. You also hear a sizzling sound when you smoke the BluCig. I'll get a little closer to the camera so you can hear that as well. Little smoking, little popping. So either one, both great investments. I've had some people report that they've stopped smoking altogether. A friend of mine, 2-pack-a-day smoker, completely stopped smoking. All he has is the BluCig now. So the green smokes, the BluCigs, again, both very good quality. Big difference in the price. The green smoke starts a little higher than the BluCig does. BluCig's are only $59, which includes shipping. You get 2 batteries. You get about 30 cartridges for the tip of all different flavors. And the green smoke as well is available in many different flavors and nicotine. You can choose your level of nicotine for either one. So any question, please email me on the website. It's going to be down here, up there. And if there's any questions, shoot me an email, or if there's any comments on the video, feel free to add them. Thank you.